Tell y'all something. Y'all gonna get a headache this week. I'm telling you, you're gonna get a headache. Come on. How y'all doing? I'm telling you, you're gonna get a headache. Don't even try to, don't even trip. Teach you all, teach you all about money. What you've been taught? No, I don't know, man. We ain't gonna even trip on that no more. We gone. We gonna do some other stuff. Break down Monday. I'm gonna break down the teaching from yesterday, Monday, right? I'm gonna show you something. I want you all to really get this. So I ain't gonna wear the bandana because some people be getting offended about they just out. But Paul said I became all things that I might win them to Christ. So some things, people see this way, see that way. I don't know, bro. I ain't about to argue with nobody. I ain't about to argue with nobody. I'm gonna be nice. I'm gonna show you all. I'm gonna teach you all about money. Money, 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 money. Look like money, talk like money, smell like money. I'm gonna teach you all about money, right? Now, the surprising thing is, this is the surprising thing. I've been teaching you about it. I just never told you it was about that, right? So now, when I teach it, you'll have a better understanding because you have a lot of people say a lot of things about a lot of things, right? So now, I preached a message from Matthew, Mark, Luke. Matthew, Mark, Luke. I left John out on purpose, right? I left John out because I'm going to go back to John and I'm going to show you some things, right? But I've taught the 6th chapter of John before, right? So now I'm going to break this thing all the way down so that you would have a better understanding when you hear this stuff in church. Okay? That's it. I just want you all to have a better understanding when y'all hear this stuff in church, man. Nobody play y'all no more, right? I'm teaching you all money. I'm teaching you all the value of money, right? Now, I'm going to go in Genesis. I'm going to go in Exodus. I'm going to go in Leviticus. I'm going to go all the way to Revelation. In Matthew, Mark, and Luke, in the feeding of the 5,000, right? Put them right there. Take John, right? This is the only miracle you're going to hear in all 4 gospels. This is the only miracle. Yesterday, I left John out on purpose because when Jesus asked the question, John only tells us about the little boy. John, the only one, tells about the lad that have the 2 fish, right? Okay, now stop. In these things y'all been hearing Bible church about money, do you all really know anything about money? No, not. If I go to Abraham, right, and Abraham gave his 10%, 10% of what? 10% of what? 10% of what? If I go to the 13th chapter of Genesis, in the 13th chapter of Genesis, I can teach you the wealth of Abraham. Now, in the 13th chapter of Genesis, can I teach you that wealth, the same wealth that Abraham had? Okay, stop. What was the wealth that Abraham had? That's first of all. But Abraham gave 10%. Okay, what was with Abraham's wealth? What was his wealth? He gave him 10% of what? Abraham gave 10%. 10% of what? That's first thing. Hold that thought. Because now, if I go in the 13th chapter, I'm going to show you all 3 things that Abraham had. Okay, stop. According to Matthew, Mark, and Luke, Jesus is asking what y'all have. According to Mark, according to John, they say they have 200 penny worth for bread. 200 penny worth for bread. Okay, explain to me what's 200 penny worth. Don't worry about that. We're going to break down merit. We're going to break down shekels. We're going to break down dineros. We're going to break down the currencies that the priests claimed they had. And we're going to go and we're going to deal with the coins that Lydia had. Stop. In the feeding of the 5,000, right? I'm going to stand in the pulpit and I'm going to preach that. Why? Because guess what? Only the 12 left with a basket. What did the people leave with? Nothing. Nothing. Jesus tells them, say, bro, I'm going to make sure these people good because they wanted to send the people home, right? No, stop. I'm dealing with money. I taught you all Babylon, Media Persia, Greece, Rome. Babylon, Media Persia, Greece, Rome. And teaching you Babylon, Media Persia, Greece, Rome, I taught you what? Gold, silver, bronze, iron. That was the money. That was the money. You got a bunch of jokers running their mouth and y'all worship a pagan holiday. The pagan holiday this, the pagan holiday that. Okay, stop. When the children of Israel left Babylon, exile, to go back to Jerusalem, what did they bring? They brought pagan money, right? They brought the pagan system with money, right? Stop. Paul tells Timothy that the love of money is the root of all evil. Where did it come from? Where did it come from? Remember now, what was the three things that Abraham had? Did he have money? Did Abraham have any money? The coin system came up out of Babylon. Babylon dealt with gold. Media Persia dealt with silver. Greece dealt with bronze. Rome dealt with iron. Y'all done got played in these churches, giving you money for what? Tying it in with the Bible? How? How? Explain to me how. Because the woman that gave all she had, what was the merit, what was made out of metal that would disintegrate. So you're going to give me some money that soon wasn't no good. Wasn't no good. The Jews dealt with shekels. The Romans dealt with dineros. So now when you teaching me this Bible and you telling me about they did this, they that, well, explain it. I guarantee you the average pastor can't explain it. So why would I stand in the pulpit and teach you all about the feeding of the 5,000 when it don't have nothing to do with you? It has nothing to do with you. Remember now, follow the Bible. Follow the Bible. If I go in the 6th chapter of John, because John the only one deals with the little boy that had the 2 fish, 5 loaves. When I get in the 7th chapter of John, Jesus said, bro, y'all gonna leave me too? Who he's talking to? The original 12 that he chose, right? Why? Follow the story. Jesus sends them out 2 by 2, right? Boom. To heal the sick, to cast out demons, right? Right? Okay, cool. It's almost at the end of the day. Now they're going to meet Jesus in the desert, in this deserted place. The people see him. The people follow them to the deserted place. Jesus see that the people are like lost sheep. So he going to have compassion on them, right? The disciples say, send the people home. Jesus say, no, sit them down. Now, when he tells the disciples, not the people, when he tells the disciples, not the people, because the people coming for the healing, the people coming for the blessing, the people coming for what they need. Right? Stop. Jesus said, what do you all have? They say we have 200 penny worth for bread. What is 200 penny worth? Somebody tell me this morning, what is that? What is 200 penny worth? 200 200 pennyworth was a pay a day wages. That was a full day wages, right? So now you have 200 day wages and you can't feed the 5,000. You done work over 6 months and you still don't have enough to feed the people. 200 days of pay cannot feed 5,000. So they say, not the people. They say, not the people. This little boy have 2 fish, 5 loaves. All right, I can work with that. I can work with that. Who is he teaching something to? The people or the disciples? He's training them. He's teaching them. Y'all been out there working all these days. Remember now, Jesus sent them out to heal the sick and cast out the demons. So now they at a certain point where now the people have followed them to this certain place. So now he didn't ran his mouth with him. Now he got to feed the 5,000. That's why y'all so messed up in the church today. Y'all getting played, not taught. You've been working for 6 months, still can't afford to pay your bills. Why? 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 Stop! Who is he talking to? The people or the disciples? I'm going to sit in the pulpit and I'm going to beg for y'all money. Not knowing that you could give for the next 2 years. Still ain't going to get nothing. What story I'm going to use in the Bible so that you can have? According to Matthew, Mark, Luke, John. When did the coin system become a part of the system in Israel? Where did the coin system come from? Y'all run y'all mouth and y'all worship a pagan holiday. And the pagan, okay, well that damn money you got is pagan. You spend it, huh? And you work for it. It's in your pocket, it's in the bank. I'll wait. But where it come from? Where it come from? Abraham, what did you have? Did you have coins, Abraham? Because you had the 3 of the things that give you wealth. What was it, Abraham? What give you wealth, Abraham? Cattle, silver, and gold. Cattle, silver, and gold. What you have? What the hell you have? Abraham, when you gave your 10%, was it of the cattle? Was it of the silver? Or was it of the gold, Abraham? Because the good line preacher gonna say, and Abraham gave 10%. Make it make sense. Make it make sense. Oh, we're gonna work it today, babe. We're gonna learn about money, not foolishness. So now, if the love of money is the root of all evil, hold up, God. Where'd that come from? Where'd that come from, God? Did you create such an evil system? Jesus. These jokers running their mouth, right? And they're trying to trick you, right? You tells Peter, go to the river, grab a fish, take the money out the fish mouth, and come back, right? Right? Okay. Jesus. When he came back, what did you tell him? Was on the coin. He said Caesar's. I said, okay, well, render Caesar was Caesar's. Jesus, hold up. Mike, that's all they care about, money. Mike, they got to get their taxes, Mike. They pay taxes for all kind of stuff, Mike. Who? The Babylonian system that went to the Persian system, that went to the Greek system, and now you got the Romans. So, did the Romans use shekels, merits, or the Jewish coins? What did Romans use? The Romans used the denarii. This is why when Jesus asked them what they have, they said we only have 200 penny worth for the bread. Denarii. That's 200 days of work. That's 200 days of work and you still can't pay it. So now Jesus said, okay, give me the 2 fish, give me the 5 loaves from the little boy. Now, watch God's work, not your work. not your work. Watch God's work. Sit the men down, not the women, not the children. Sit the men down, 5,000 men. Okay. The men sit down. Jesus said, now, here y'all go. Not them, not the men. Here you all go. Now, take care of the men. But what about the women? What about the children? Because afterwards, now we're going to learn that y'all have 12 baskets left. What the people have left? What did the people have left? I'll wait. So now I'm teaching you all about money. I'm teaching you all to listen. Don't never let nobody else run no game on you all about money nowhere. When you study money, you gotta study the Bible. Majority of the laws in the court, where you think they come from? Where you think they come from? The Bible. The Bible. They get their laws from the Bible. So now, if the love of money is the root of all evil, why should I not study the Bible to study about the money? If you don't understand return, if you don't understand loss, you will never understand gain. In the dope game, you gotta understand return. You gotta accept your loss. You gotta know what you're gonna gain. The priest sitting in the temple. We're gonna get these fools today, Mike. Yeah, we're gonna get them today. So now here you all come. Y'all come from Corinthians, y'all come from Ephesus, y'all come from Thessalonians, y'all come from Philippi, y'all coming from all these places. For what? For the Passover. So when y'all come to Jerusalem for the Passover, y'all come to the temple, I'm going to tell you all, y'all money no good. But I'll trade you all Jewish currencies. In other words, this is the only money that you could use for worship. So I'm going to trade you all for your money for this money. So now I'm going to beat you out your money when I trade you for this money. Then you're going to take the money and you're going to buy doves, you're going to buy pigeons, you're going to buy whatever you need out of the temple with the money I gave you. I'm going to keep the money that I beat you out of, because the only way you can spend money in here, you have to use our money, because our money is used for worship. Cold game. Priest was running cold game. Still though, these jokers running cold game, because who ever taught you all about money? When the children of Israel leaves Babylon out of bondage, they taking back the money, they taking back the coins out of Babylon to Jerusalem, because they didn't have no coin system. They picked it up in Babylon. When we get to Revelation, according to the 18th chapter of Revelation, God said ball game on what? The Babylonian system. How did we get in the Babylonian system? When y'all left Jerusalem and y'all came to Babylon, 70 years in exile. When we study this money, stay focused on Babylon, gold, Media Persia, silver, Greeks, bronze, Rome, iron. Back in the biblical days, it was about trading, not money. It was about trading, not money. I had cattle, I had silver, I had gold. When Jacob gets to Laban's house, Laban tells Jacob, okay, you work 7 years, I'll give you her. After he gets Rachel, after he gets Leah, now he gonna beat him out his cattle. Game, man. Well, y'all teach me. Y'all teach me. I'm opening these Bibles and I'm opening these books, and I'm gonna blow y'all mind, man. If Jesus hired all of these people using a parable to go work in the field, to go work in the land, he paid everybody that agreed to a day wages, what was a penny. A day denaro wages work was 1 penny. They had 200. You explain it to me. You done work 200 days and you still can't pay your bills? Pastor Nicole robbed you. Talking about you have a need, sow a seed. Pastor Nicole robbed you. What you looking for? What do you want? Remember now, the people came. The people was looking for a healing. The people was looking for a blessing. He sent them out to cast out demons and to heal the sick. Now the people done followed them back. Now they're in a deserted place. Now Jesus is going to say, sit down, and he's going to feed them. What y'all have to work with? All we got is 200 pieces. So y'all got 200 days worth and enough to feed them 5,000 people. What else y'all have? Only John recording tells us about the little boy. So he takes the 2 fish and the 5 loaves to feed all these people. The disciples gonna leave with the bag on their arm, with the basket on their arm, with the leftovers. What did they give? What did they give? What did y'all give? What y'all gonna leave with? Not a thing. Not a thing. So why would I even preach about 5,000 people being fed? What is it going to do for you? What is it going to do for you? Come here, Bible. Hold that up. I'm gonna give you all a quick headache. But you can handle it. You can handle it. I'm giving you all a headache on purpose that you will never again be stupid for nobody. I'll give you a breakdown. If I deal with this right, the beginning of the coin system, the Hebrews were not the first people to use minted coins. The Hebrews were not the first people to use the minted coins. Say, baby, what all you got? All I got is these 2 mites. That's all I could give. Why are you giving that? Because it's made out of metal and it's going to disintegrate. So why are you giving that? Well, according to what it said in Malachi, the son of righteousness, I'm believing in, I'm waiting on the promise of God. So that's why you gave? Why you gave? You ain't looking for nothing back. I'm just holding on to the promise of God. So that's all I got to give, so I'm giving. Well, Pastor told me she gave all she had, and God did this and that. You lying, bro. You lying on that lady. But when we go in the 4th chapter of Malachi, Malachi breaks down the son of righteousness. Say, baby, what's on that coin? The son of righteousness. Letting us know about the promise of God, which is to come. The Hebrews were not the first people to use the minted coins, except for a few brief periods in the independency. They were compelled to use the coinage of their pagan conquerors. They were compelled to use the coinage of their pagan conquerors. Who? The Hebrews. So how the hell you gonna tell me? And y'all worshiping a pagan holiday? Y'all got pagan money? Y'all got a pagan system with the money? How the hell you gonna live without no money? I'll wait. I'll wait. I'll wait. What you say, Matthew? Judge not that you be not judged, because he's going to use the same measure to judge you, right? Okay, well, talk your noise now. Talk your noise now. Because you're not going to live in this world without no damn money. And that's a pagan holiday. And y'all worship all the pagan holidays. Y'all got pagan money. Y'all got pagan money. Explain it. Explain it. They were compelled to use the coinage of their pagan conquerors. Thus, in the Bible, we find a wide variety of coins, mainly Greek, Roman, and Jewish. Mainly Greek, Romans, and Jewish. Mainly Greek, Roman, and Jewish, all used by the same people. Say Greeks, don't get me started on y'all, bro. Say Jews, bro, well, don't get me started on y'all. So y'all got Jewish coins, y'all got Romans coins, y'all got Greek, y'all. Okay. Say, baby, what you gave 2 mites, right? Just really wasn't nothing, right? Okay. Say, bro, Judas, you sold Jesus off for 30 pieces of shekels, right? Which was really nothing, because that paid for a wounded slave, a damaged slave. That wasn't for nothing good. So if I deal with mirrors, I deal with shekels, I deal with dineros, I deal with Jewish coins, I deal with Lydia coins, what money is I'm talking about? What money is I'm talking about, people? If I go to Abraham, and Abraham gave 10%, Abraham's wealth was cattle, silver, and gold. So how in the world I'm gonna fix with what I got with what Abraham had? Make it make sense. I'm getting your feelings. The Jewish shekels perhaps struck by the Semen Maccabees about 140 BC. Maccabees 15 and 6. Part of the manner of the observance was the flower's rod of the reverse. So now we get where the money come from with the Jewish coins during the time of the Maccabees. So now you got a bunch of priests in the temple running in. And the priest said, hold up. The only way y'all could come and purchase anything out of the temple, you got to use our currency. Because our currency is for worship. Some more game. Some more game. So how you benefit off of that? How you benefit off of that? You don't. You don't. But yet you're going to come to the temple to buy something. I'm going to rob you out your money. I'm going to give you Jewish money, because you can't come in the temple unless you use Jewish money, because Jewish money was for worship. Then you're going to purchase whatever you need, and you're getting beat all around the board. You're getting beat all around the board. Why? You don't know nothing about no money? Who teaching you? Not your pastor. He don't know nothing about no money. Not them. They don't know nothing about money. They talk about every damn thing pagan. The money they got is pagan. The system they doing is pagan. So now what? Just what I thought. Most historians believe that the earliest money pieces were struck in Asia Minor, about 700 BC, in the small kingdom of Lydia in Asia Minor. Say, but that's not till we get into the 16th Acts. Now we're dealing with Lydia. So if I deal with Lydia, hold up, Jesus. You paid them a day wages. Hold up, Jesus. They say they have only 2 pieces pennyworth. Hold up, Judas. Hold up, lady. So what is the money y'all giving today that would be even equivalent to these biblical stories? I'll wait. I'll wait. I'll wait. Joker and cold robbed y'all and played y'all in these churches. Then you got a bunch of jokers running their mouth. Okay, well, teach me. Because you're not going to live without no money. If I broke this all the way down, right? If I broke this all the way down, the early Christians used money in their daily lives, just as the Christians and the church do today. Translators of the Bible, however, have always have difficult finding terms for what various kinds of money in the Bible, which indicate the value and purchasing power in Bible times. So, teach me, Pastor. What you talking about today is equivalent to what's going on in this Bible. Which story? I'll wait. So on Sunday, I'm just going to pick up any story in the Bible and make it equivalent to today's time with money? Ain't happening. Ain't happening. Ain't happening. Ain't happening. Coldest game in the church. Then it ran the coldest game on y'all in the church. Ain't happening. Come here, John. Let me use you, John. If I go in the 6th chapter of John, right? In the 6th chapter of John, I'll start at verse 1. After these things, Jesus went over to the Sea of Galilee, which is the son of Tiberias, and a great multitude followed him because they saw his miracles, which he did on them that were diseased. And Jesus went up into the mountains, and there he sat with his disciples. And the Passover, a feast of the Jews, was near, right? Right? Okay. Now, if I go to John in the 2nd chapter, I'm going to learn there was another time that he go this round, the first time he go and turn over the money chambers, right? As I continue to read, during the time of the Passover, when he get ready to die, he going to go in the money chambers, he going to go in the temple to turn over it again. He did it 4 times. On his 4th time, he going to kill him. After his 4th time, he's going to kill him. Why? Because 4 is a complete number with God, right? This is the 3rd time, right? So during the 3rd time, during the Passover, as the Passover is near, these people seen him, these people follow him into the deserted place. And now they're going to ask him. This is John's recording of the 5,000. Not Matthew, not Mark, not Luke. Why? Because only John is going to tell us about the little boy. Now, watch this. And the Passover feast of the Jews was nigh. When Jesus then lifted up his eyes and saw a great company come to him, he said unto Philip, what shall you buy bread that these may eat? He said, bro, we're going to get these people something to eat. Who going to get these people something to eat? Said Jesus, bro, it's my job to feed them, or it's their job to feed me? They're supposed to take care of me, Jesus. I'm the pastor. I'm the leader. They're supposed to take care of me. Ha! Really, bro? Really? Say, Philip, what you got to feed these people? When shall you buy bread that they may eat? And this he said to prove him, for himself knew what he would do. Philip answered him, 200 pennyworth of bread is not sufficient for them, that every one of them may eat, take a little. So you got, bro? So you got 200, right? It's not sufficient enough. But what is 200 pennyworth? 200 pennyworth is 200 days of labor. You done work 200 days and you can't feed these 5,000 people. That's not enough. So Lord, are the people supposed to feed me or I'm supposed to feed them? Mike, I'm teaching you, I'm training you how to help them. Well, I'll be damned. What the world these jokers doing in these churches? So now, if I go back to Babylon, if I go back to Media-Persia, if I go back to Greek, if I go back to Rome, I'm going to read that the Babylonian system brought the Cornish system in the game, which was the pagan. So now, after the 70 years of exile, now they come back to Jerusalem. When I go to Israel, when I go to Nehemiah, now I get a better understanding of what's going on in Jerusalem, how Israel tried to get them to come back to Jerusalem. So now, that's why you told Timothy that the love of money is the root of all evil, because you understand the Babylonian system and how they brought that to Jerusalem. That's why you say, John, in the ending of time, God is going to destroy Babylon politics, Babylon religion, and Babylon economy, because it all came out of Babylon. Because before y'all went to Babylon, y'all had Israel. What did y'all do, Israel? The love of money is the root of all evil. Why not study the Bible to study money? That I may be rewarded. Because if I take your money today, I ain't gonna tell you what I paid for them, right? So I said, okay, let me see. If I know if I sell them for 5.5, I do 5.5 and 5.5. That's 11, 11, and 11 is 22. 24, 26, 28. They're getting them for 24, 26, 28. If I do 22, it's gonna be so I do it for 21.5. How you get 21.5? Because 5 and 5 and 5 and 5 is 11. Give me 22, put it together. So I said, I'll sell it for 5.4. Why? Because 5 and 5 is 10, plus 4 and 4 gonna give me 8. So that's 10,000 plus 8. If I put 10,000 and 10,000, that's 20,000. Plus now I got 1,600, so that give me 21, 26. So now I got 21,600 for a key. But if you buy the key, I'm gonna get it to you for 21.5. If I sell it to you in quarter keys, I'm gonna make 21.6. If I break it down, I'm good. I ain't worrying about breaking it down. Why? I'm already getting them at a nice price. But you don't know the value. You don't understand how the game go. So now, I'm gonna give it to you an ounce, 800. You think you getting a deal. Why? I'm still getting my money. I'm still gonna get my money. Why? Because I learned the value of the product. I learned how to break the product down. I learned the Bible. I learned the value of the word of God. I learned how to break it down. Don't let no Negro gonna tell me, how you gonna tell me to do with my dough? How the hell you gonna tell me to do with my dough? I know one thing. Y'all around the corner, y'all selling them for $250. I don't mind taking the $50 loss. Why? Because I'm gonna control the game. I'm gonna sell mine for $200 while you sell yours for $250. And guess what? You know I'm selling mine for $200, so you gonna come around here and buy mine for $200 and go around there and sell yours for $250. I still control the game. The Babylonians had the system on lock. So now, how you gonna teach me money when you don't know money? I'm gonna take a whole ounce and I'm gonna get 5 quarters. How you gonna get 5 quarters out of an ounce? I understand the value of the product. I understand the value of the product. So now, once I get 6 times 4 is 24, that's gonna leave me with this left. Put that on the scale, I'm good. Why? Because 5 times 5 is 25, which gonna leave me with 3 left. Now I gotta break the 3 between the 5. Ain't no hard to do. Why? Average person can't count. Why? They don't like math. The average person don't like math. That's why y'all get beat in the church and everywhere else. Because y'all don't like math. You gotta take your time and understand the numbers. I already knew 21.5. All I want is 21. The 5, I'm gonna destroy in the air. The 5, I'm gonna destroy in the air. So now as I calculate my product and I break my product down, boom, I distribute it. I already know my product gonna come back good. So now when we go back and we study the Bible, oh, the Babylonians, Mike, we do gold. But what the Media Persians do? They do silver. Or what the Greek do? They do bronze. Or what the Roman do? They do iron. So I teach you Babylon, Media Persia, Greek, Rome. Why? Because Abraham's wealth was cattle, silver, and gold. So now you telling me what Abraham gave. How am I gonna give what Abraham gave? I don't have no cattle. I have no silver. I have no gold. So why are you even telling me about Abraham? I'll wait. I'll wait. So now, when we break this down, come back here, John. Come back here, John. Come back here, John. Come back here, John. The average person never dealt with this. So how they gonna know it? How they gonna know it? They don't. They can only speculate. So now I'm giving you game, street game. I'm giving you game academically. I'm giving you game spiritually. If you don't understand that, you'll never get it. No pastor. Okay, Take all y'all biblical stories and make it equivalent to today's time. I'll wait, bro. I'll wait. Because if you didn't study them Babylonians and you didn't study them Greeks, how you gonna get the game? Because the Greeks got the game. The Babylonians had the gold. So by the time the Greeks get in the game, that's why you think the Bible. Hebrew, Greek, Old Testament, Hebrew, New Testament, Greek. If you don't study the Greek, you won't study the game. This is what made Antiochus and them so sharp. Because now you got these Jews, you got these Israelites want to have a school. No, we ain't gonna let them have no school. No, why you gonna let them have no school, Antiochus? No, indeed. For what? We gonna teach them what we want them to know. It's not that Bible. It's not that Bible. So now, come on back, come back your Bible, come back your Bible, come back your Bible, come back your Bible, come back your John, come back your John. Philip answered him, 200 penny worth of bread is not sufficient for them, that every one of them take a little. One of his disciples, Andrew, Simon Peter brought, said unto him, there is a lad here which have 5 barley loaves and 2 small fish. About all they are among so many. And Jesus said, make the men sit down. Make the men sit down. But Jesus, what y'all have? What do y'all have, people? I'm preaching to y'all. What y'all have? It's not even about you all. Not even about you all. He asked them, say, bro, what y'all working with? Say, bro, we got 200 denarii, 200 days worth of pay. But it's still not enough to feed no 5,000 men. So now, here come Andrew. Say, bro, got this little boy. Make the men sit down. Hold up, Jesus. Hold up. I got 200 days of pay. Work, labor, 200 days. And you're going to take this little boy, 2 fish and 5 loaves of bread? Understand the story, people. I'm just breaking it down. They've been going into towns. They've been going doing all this stuff. That's what they were doing. They tell Jesus, send the people back into town so they can buy them something to eat. Jesus, oh, I'm trying to teach you all how to play the game. I'm trying to teach you all how to be sharp. What do y'all have? Now, I'm gonna make sure the people are right. I'm always make sure the people are right. But how could I leave you all over the people and y'all not gonna do right by the people? Okay, I got that, Jesus. Let's fix this then. So he's gonna take the 2 fish and 5 loaves. He said, tell the men sit down. The men gonna sit down. Okay, boom. All right, now y'all give them this. Y'all give them this. So now the disciples are feeding the 5,000 men. What about the women? What about the children? And Jesus said, make the men sit down. Now there was much grass in the place, so the men sat down and numbered about 5,000. And Jesus took the loaves and with his hand gave thanks and distributed to the disciples, and they the disciples to them that were set down, and likewise of the fish as much as they would. So what the people gave? What did the people give? Not a damn thing. So what the hell I'm gonna stand up on a Sunday and preach about Jesus fed 5,000 and you gonna give your money? And see, bro, I'm trying to teach you all how to take care of these people, man. These people hurt, bro. These people messed up, bro. These people been lied to. They've been manipulated. They're going through it, man. Enough of that. I already knew your money wasn't going to be enough to take care of them. Ain't about no money, man. That's what's wrong with y'all. Y'all don't even know the value of it. You got 200. You got 200 days work and you see that's not enough. But look, I'm going to take what you have, right? I'm going to take what you have. I'm going to make sure they straight. I'm going to take what you have. I'm going to make sure they straight. And watch y'all have something left over. Right? Ain't that how the game going to go? So why the hell y'all not straight? Why y'all not straight? If you all coming to the man or woman of God for whatever reason, why you not straight? Because God gonna make sure they straight. And then about their money, you all let them know already know your money ain't enough. The money ain't gonna get this one. Money not gonna cover this. Why? Because I don't want you all to get caught up in that system that the Romans and the Greeks and Media Persia and Babylon started. I don't want y'all to get caught up in that system. We're going to destroy that system. I'll wait. I'll wait. Cold game. Sugar be running their mouth. I ain't finished. Watch this. Come back here. Come back here. Come back here. Come back here, John. Come back here, John. We're just breaking it down. We're just breaking it down. We're just breaking it down. Watch this. Watch this. We're just breaking it down. When they were filled, he said unto his disciples, gather up the fragments that remain, that nothing be lost. And therefore they gathered them together and filled 12 baskets with the fragments of the 5 barley loaves, which remained over and above unto them that had eaten. Then those men, when they had seen the miracle that Jesus did, say, this is of a truth that the prophet that should come into the world. Ain't nothing about your damn money. It's about God, bro. It's about God, man. That's what I be telling y'all, bro. Miss me with all that old garbage, man. Teach me God. Teach me God. Why? You don't know about no damn money. Brief history of money. Money in the sense of stamp coin did not exist. So far is known before 700 BC. There was no coin money in Israel until after the exile. What? There was no coins in Israel till after the exile? Well, what you talking about? It's 12 tribes of Israel, right? The inner land of Canaan, right around. 10 tribes up north, right? 2 tribes down south, right? Benjamin and Judah down south. Right? Benjamin and Judah is going to go into exile. Boom. Babylon. The tribes up north, the 10 tribes, they're going to go into exile with the Assyrians. So we got the Assyrians, boom, Israel. We got Babylon, boom, Israel. Right? Okay, cool. Stop. Jeremiah, you say that they're going to go into bondage for 70 years. Who? Judah. Okay, cool. Stop. The Chaldeans come. The Chaldeans take them. Boom. Bring them to Babylon. Stop. Now, if nothing exists before Babylon, what the hell is y'all talking about? I'll wait. I'll wait. So now we get in Babylon. Who? Jerusalem, Israel. Didn't the Chaldeans destroy it and brought them to Babylon? So now we get caught in the Babylonian system. If I go back to Nimrod, Nimrod was the first one to try to start the Babylonian system. God shut it down, changed all the language. Now here come Babylon, but God gonna deal with Babylon. But God is using Babylon to get his people together, right? Okay, cool. Now God says, Malachi, return back to me. Return back to me, you sons of Jacob. What you mean return back to you, God? Come back to Jerusalem. Come back to Jerusalem. Don't stay in Babylon. Israel and Nehemiah done rebuilt Jerusalem. Israel done built the spiritual, Nehemiah done built it physically. So now y'all gonna come back to Babylon. But God, if we come back to you, that's gonna be like robbing you. Y'all already done robbed me. Y'all already done robbed me. Here come the good line preacher. And if you rob God, you're gonna be cursed with a curse. Well, what the hell is you talking about, man? What the hell is you talking about? Remember now, there are no coins. So explain it, church folks. Now it's quiet. Now it's quiet. So y'all done send these church all these years that you do play y'all. Now it's quiet. Really, bro? There was no coins money in Israel until after exile. Before this time, exchange of values took place. Trading one thing for another without the exchange of money. Shit, bro, I got, let me get that goat. Let me get my sheep. You want to trade? I got some bulls. Give me about, I'll give you my one bull. Let me get about 10 of your cows. Why? Why? Why I have to do it like that? According to the book of Revelation, dealing with the 6th chapter, dealing with the what? Black horse. He said he had a scale. So how could 10 cows be equivalent to one bull? You got to understand value. Gold, you had to weigh it. Silver, you had to weigh it. Bronze, you had to weigh it. The iron, you had to weigh it. So when it came down to the value of the money, you had to weigh it. Well, you teach me then. Ha! Told you they ran cold game on y'all. They ran cold game. That's why I teach you Babylon, Media, Persia, Greece, Rome, gold, silver, bronze, iron. The lion, the bear, the leopard, the beast. The lion, the bear, the leopard, the beast. This method was followed. This method was followed. This method was followed by the weighing system. Later by minted coins, paper money. Paper money. Paper money. Some food stamps. So if I use paper money equivalent to food stamps, what is it? Give me $50, get $100. Give me $40, get $100. How we gonna do this food stamp system? How we gonna do this paper money? The world y'all been doing in these churches? The world y'all doing, bro? Somebody please tell me what the hell are y'all doing? Cause y'all been doing a bunch of lying. Y'all been doing a bunch of faking, and y'all doing a bunch of improper teaching. I'll wait. I'll wait. You gotta understand your value. They have not been teaching y'all the value. They've been cold running game. If the love of money is the root of all evil, I need to study this evil. You got me studying these commandments. You got me studying these laws. Or why I can't study the evil that comes from the love of money? So now, when I study the commandments, I study the laws. How many laws really deal with money? How many commandments really deal with money? Israel. Ain't no money. So where did 10% come in at? But you want some cows? You want some horses? You want some bulls? What you want? According to the 27th chapter of Leviticus, God said, and for the land, 10 for the fruit, and I want my 5% whatever y'all gain illegally. So now take all that, commandments, laws, statutes, judgments, culture, and explain to me about money. I want to learn. I'll wait. And that's a pagan holiday. You got the pagan money. You got the pagan money, right? Well, where the hell did money come from? Because Israel didn't have that. They picked that up when they came out of Babylon. So how the hell you gonna tell anybody about any damn thing? Just what I thought. The method was followed by the way system, later minted coins, paper money, until today. We have the credit system by which one may live. So you mean to tell me the credit system today is equivalent to the paper money then? See, bro, y'all in these churches, I want my money. Explain it. I'll wait. You doing this and you doing that. The Bible said everything must be done decent and in order. Decent and in order. It says in Isaiah, okay, Mike, state your case. Prove yourself right, Mike. Let's argue. God saying, all right, let's argue, Mike. God, you got me on this one. Mike, I didn't say that. But that's what the preacher said. That ain't what I said, Mike. That's not what that's about. But God, you made Solomon the richest man ever. But Mike, I ain't give him no money. But what he had, God? He had a mouthpiece. Oh, Mike, he had a mouthpiece. Remember, David was his father. He learned the Egyptian proverbs. So he knew game. He knew how to run his mouth. I gave him a heart to lead my people. That was it, Mike. That was it. So now Solomon do all these things with all these other women to gain what he got. And now Solomon's heart, Mike, was turned against me, Mike. That's what really hurted me, Mike. I didn't care about all that stuff he was doing. Look what his daddy did. His daddy killed the man. I ain't tripped. But his daddy was after my heart, Mike. But that little joker Solomon turned his heart against me, Mike. Mike, once you turn your heart against me, Mike, I'm done with you, baby. I'm done. So now, Mike, he got this woman coming. He got that woman coming. Mike, the daddies, Mike. Look, say Solomon, bro, I got about 30 cargoes of brick coming, man. Let me get some of that iron you got. And look, man, by the way, I got a daughter you can have. You want my daughter? You want my daughter? Because once David took over the land, Solomon took over the land. In order to get from this side of the world to that side of the world, I had to go through Solomon. Gotta go through Solomon, baby. That's why Solomon tells you your gift will make room for you. Say, Mike, I'm trying to get over there. What you got? What do you have? I don't have nothing. You ain't coming through here. You ain't coming through here. When you come through here, you got to have a gift, baby. You got to have your gift. This is why Solomon said, your gift will make room for you and bring you in the room of great people. You got something to give. If nothing from nothing leaves nothing, you got to have something. If you won't be with me, if you won't be with me. So how the world you in the church and don't have nothing? Please tell me, bro. Please, bro. He joking around so much game on y'all, for real, bro. So now, all this stuff I've been teaching you all, boom. Later, the mint coin and paper money until today, we have credit system by which one may live, buy and sell without the use of money at all. Wealth is the first mention in the Bible in connection with Abraham. So I go back to Abraham. I understand wealth, right? In the church today, they told me I'm sowing a seed, I have a need, all that goofy stuff. That ain't gonna do nothing for me because that's not about wealth. But yet, according to the feeding of the 5,000 men, they came to Jesus. And Jesus seen that they were like lost sheep without a shepherd. So he have compassion on them. So now he teach them, after teaching them, the day then got late, the disciples say, send them away. Jesus say, no, what do you have? We're going to feed them. They sat here and listened to me physically. Now I'm going to feed them spiritually. So now, what do y'all have? They done got the spirit already. What y'all going to feed them? We got to feed these people, man. We got to help these people. So how you going to tell me about a Bible you don't know nothing about? How you going to teach me about wealth that you don't understand wealth? How you going to tell me about money you don't understand the value of it? I'll wait. I'll wait. Say Israel, bro. So y'all had paper money? That's why y'all got caught up in all that debt? That's why after 7 years, they allowed y'all to go free because the debt that y'all was in? Say, but according to your credit, after 7 years, it fall off, right? So they say, right? Say, but hold on. Let me put all this stuff together. You running your mouth. What you say, book? What you say? Since Jesus was the firstborn son, not of the tribe of Levi, his parents redeemed him from the priesthood. Luke 2:2, by payment of shekels. What? Say Mary, say Joe, the word y'all did. Oh, Jesus, bro. What happened with the dineros? So who used dineros? You Romans, right? But who used shekels? You Jews, right? Who used the mints, the merit, what the lady used? Y'all, right? They ain't explain this money stuff to me, brother. Y'all got me tripping. Y'all read what that's about. Okay, according to that verse, which money is that? That's shekels? That's mints? That's dineros? That's Jewish currencies? What money is that? What money is that? That's equivalent to today's time. What money is that? I stood up there and preached. You gave your money because I preached that message. Make it equivalent. It's not even equivalent. But now you mad with God because you don't have. God didn't make a fool out you. The preacher did. Shekels was not weighed by a coin with the value of a shekel worth about a day's wages at that time. The shekel shown plates such as redemption shekels. It is a genuine piece from the day of the Maccabees. Who the Maccabees? The Maccabees from the Judah Maccabees, they the ones that's gonna come in, and they the ones that's gonna deal with Antiochus, because Antiochus then took over the temple, right? The Maccabees, right? Okay. The Maccabees is gonna be the one to go in the temple, take down Jupiter and all this other stuff that Antiochus had in the temple, right? Because Antiochus was the one killing the pig and putting the pig on the altar and having you Jews, having you Israelites to drink the pig's blood. Okay, go. So now here come the Maccabees. The Maccabees are going to fight against these people. But here come the Edomites. The Edomites are Esau people that's going to fight against the Maccabees that's coming in to take back over the temple. Okay, stop. December the 25th is when the Maccabees go in the temple and take back over the temple. They kills, boom, Antiochus God, Jupiter and all that foolishness they was doing. Boom, and now you erect the God of Israel. So now the God of Israel comes alive. When? December the 25th, because of the Maccabees. But here come y'all. Oh, that's Jesus' birthday, December the 25th. Yeah, it's the birth of a savior, but it happened with the Maccabees. They was birthed in the temple back to life because of what Antiochus did. Okay, stop. We ain't gonna go through all that. We ain't gonna go through that. We ain't gonna go through that. We ain't gonna go through all that. Of the Maccabees in 175, 140 BC, although some scholars believe that it comes from the last revolt of the Jews against the Romans. The Jews against the Romans. Hold up. We got Jewish money. We got the money from the Corinthians. We got the money from Ephesus. We got the money of Tyre. Hold up. Wait. Say, bro, when you tell me about the Bible, when you mention anything about money, please break it down. I don't want to hear a damn thing you're talking about. Break it down. I have questions now. What type of money was it? Was it paper money? That didn't have a weight or value? Was it shekels? That you needed so much to have value? Remember, they paid Judas 30 pieces of shekels for Jesus. That's what you pay for a wounded slave. That's what you pay for a slave that couldn't even do nothing. 30 pieces. But yet, you got these dudes with 200-day wages, and they can't afford to feed 5,000. So now, y'all explain this money thing to me, bro, because y'all been running some cold game. Y'all done ran some cold game. I guarantee y'all can't even explain it. But yet, when Peter go to the river, grab the fish, take the fish, the money out the fish mouth, Jesus tell Peter, look at that coin. Who on that coin? Caesar. Okay, well, render Caesar's was Caesar's, and unto God what God's. Say, bro, what y'all have? They have 200 pieces. Oh, that can't help y'all in this situation. But we got this little boy that got 2 fish, 5 loaves of bread. Okay, render Caesar's was Caesar's, unto God was God. Get at the God and watch God work with it. Give that to God and watch God work with it. Well, why he can't work with this money? God ain't gonna work with no system like that. Well, what the hell is y'all doing? What the hell is y'all doing? Show me where God worked with it. So now, we be back, book. We be back, book. Come here, Paul. Come here, Paul, for 1 second, big. We're gonna learn about this money. We're gonna learn about this money. In the 8th chapter of 2 Corinthians, for you know the grace of our Lord Jesus Christ, that though he was rich, yet for your sake he became poor, that you through his poverty might be rich. And herein I give my advice. What happened, Paul? Mike, I'm giving my advice. Paul, who are you giving your advice to? To the Corinthians, Mike. Paul, why are you giving the Corinthians advice? Mike, they ain't know nothing about giving, Mike. They ain't know nothing about helping nobody, Mike, bro. They saved, they this and that, they got the grace. They don't know about helping, Mike. So now I'm about to give them some advice on how it's going to be profitable to them to help others. Why you got to do that, though, Paul? Mike, they don't know no better. Remember now, there was once Gentiles, Mike. Okay, Paul, it wrote. And herein I give my advice, for this is expedient for you, who have begun before not only to do, but also to be forward a year ago. I know y'all wanted to do this last year, right? Y'all wanted to look out for the people. Y'all, I know I got caught up. I had to went to jail a couple of times. I was busy. I know y'all wanted to do a year ago, but I was busy. But let me put y'all on game now. Y'all still want to do y'all really want to do this? Y'all still want to do this? I'm going to teach you all how to make it profitable for you. Y'all still want to do this? This is what Paul's saying. Read it slow. Who begun before not only to do, but also be forward a year ago. Now therefore perform the doing of it, that as there was a readiness to will, so there may be a performance also out of that which you have. Y'all want to do this, right? That's all I want to know. Y'all want to do this. That's all Paul's saying. Paul ain't making them do nothing. Y'all won't do this. But I'm going to show you all how to make it profitable for you. I'm not about to beg you. I'm not about to pimp you. I'm not about to lie to you. Paul said, let me advise you. And advising you, I'm going to show you how to make this profitable for you. In every man according as he purpose in his heart, so let him give. Hold up, Paul. How you get here? So between here, what they tell us in church, and the advice that Paul is giving, look how much stuff missing. Why y'all ain't never caught on to the advice that Paul gave? But yet in the church, they're going to tell you this. As a man prospers in his heart, so let him give. Not grudgingly of necessity, for God of a cheerful giver. Okay, so who benefit over here? Who's going to benefit over here? Why you didn't give me the advice that once you gave me this, I would benefit? See the game they run on y'all? See the game they run on y'all? For if there be first a willing mind, it is accepted according to that a man have, and not according to that he have not. So you won't do this, right? Say, Philip, what y'all have? Y'all got 200 pieces? Okay. What you say, Andrew? Here come a little boy. Well, what he got? 2 fish, 5 loaves? Okay, let me get that. What you about to do, Jesus? I'm about to make this profitable for y'all. At the end of the day, y'all gonna leave with 12. It's 12 of y'all, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. It's 12 of y'all, right? 12 of y'all, right? So at the end of the day, y'all gonna leave with 12 baskets of the leftovers. But what about the people? What the people gonna have? Oh, they got it in their stomach. They're gonna be all right. Well, hold up, Jesus. Hold up, Jesus. Jesus, hold up. Are we teaching the leaders, or are we teaching the people here? Mike, I'm teaching the leaders. In teaching the leaders, Mike, the people witnessing what's being done. Oh, well, I'll be damned. What the hell? What? Mike, in teaching the leaders, the people is witnessing what's done. Mike, if they came to me looking to be healed, looking to be set free. They must know something. So now in the process of dealing with these leaders, the people going to learn something. Oh, Lord have mercy, Jesus. And where they get this game from they doing in these churches then, God? Mike. If the leaders messed up, the people going to be messed up. Go back and read Ezekiel, Mike. Go back and read, Mike, give me my sheep. Give me my sheep. Everybody eating but the sheep. Y'all fat, y'all straight, y'all look good. But look at the sheep. The sheep dead and the sheep drying up. And then when the sheep die, y'all take the wool off the sheep and y'all sell the wool. Well, y'all profiting all across the board, leaders. Well, what the hell is sheep gonna do? What the hell is sheep gonna have? How the hell is sheep gonna be? Ball game, bitch. Ball game. Paul said, I'm gonna advise you. I'm gonna teach you that this would be profitable for you. Who is he talking to? Talking to the Corinthians. But what the hell he told to the Philippians? Paul told the Philippians, say, bro, come here, Philippians, come here, Philippians, come here, Philippians, come here, Philippians. Paul tells the Philippians, but I rejoice in the Lord greatly that now, at the least, your care of me has flourished again, wherein you were also careful, but you lack opportunity. Not that I speak in respect of one, for I have learned in whatsoever state I therein to be content. So look, Peter, what's Paul? What's happening with the Philippians, Mike? I was always going in and out of jail, right, Mike? So they was always checking on me, make sure I was all right, making sure if I need anything. But they missed the opportunity to do it, Mike, because I was someplace they didn't know I was, Mike. So now I done got back in touch with them. Who you got back in touch with? The Philippians. So I'm letting them know, say, bro, I'm back out. I'm back doing God's work. Look at y'all all right with y'all straight, y'all good. So now Paul is breaking down to them how, say, bro, don't stress yourself out about me. I'm gonna be all right, baby. I learned to be content. When I have good, when I don't have, I'm still good. I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. But let me let y'all know, y'all was the only church to take care of me. Not the Corinthians ain't do nothing for me. The Thessalonians ain't do nothing for me, but y'all. And everything that you all did is like a sweet smelling savior in the nostrils of God, right? And my God gonna supply y'all needs. All right, y'all good with that? Okay, well, Paul, help me understand the Corinthians. Help me understand the Philippians. Jesus, help me understand when you paid the last first and the first last. Help me understand when Peter took the money out the fish mouth. Help me understand when they said he had 200 pieces. Help me understand when you watched the lady gave all she had and all she had was the 2 mites. Help me understand what these priests was doing when you went in the temple, you flipped over the money. That was money. Jesus, help me to understand this money thing, God. Because these jokers in these churches running game. Because none of this money is the same. Please tell me. I'll wait. Make it equivalent to today's time. So, Pastor Mike, I gave all I had. Who told you to do that? Well, the lady gave all she had. Because that lady was waiting on the promises of God. She understood what that coin was about. Because on that coin was the Son of God, the Son of righteousness. But Pastor Mike, he told me sow a seed. For what? For what? He said not grudgingly. In other words, you're not obligated to do nothing. Or of necessity. You don't do it because you have a need. The Philippians didn't do it because they had a need. The Philippians did it because they wanted to help Paul. So Paul said, my God gonna supply your needs. if they wasn't right, how the 5,000 would have ate? Because the 5,000 came looking, either to be healed or some demon cast out. That's what they came looking for. So after Jesus running with them, say, sit down, babe. Sit the men down. 5,000, sit them down. Now look, I'm going to give y'all this to give them. Not that I'm going to give them to give to y'all. I'm going to give y'all this, and y'all give it to them. And once y'all give it to them, y'all going to have that left over. Is not that what the Bible say? Is not that what the Bible say? But if the leader not right, if the leader not right, how y'all gonna get right? Y'all will never be right. It's the game that ran y'all these churches. If I'm lying, come show me. I'll never come on here again. I already know you're not going to break down the mites. You're not going to break down the shekels. You're not going to break down the dineros. You're not going to break down the Jewish currency. You're not going to break down Lydia and how her coins were so important. The average church person don't even know who the world Lydia is. Who the world is Lydia, Pastor Mike? Where you get Lydia from? Lydia is the one that made the scarlet purple things for the Romans. Lydia is the person that Paul would meet by the riverside. The reason why Lydia and the women had to get together to go by the riverside, because the men would show up and would not allow the women to come. Why the men had to meet by the riverside, Mike? Because it was not enough men to classify as a synagogue. In order to run a synagogue, you needed a certain amount of men. This is why the men would meet by the riverside. The women wanted to come, but the men would be there. So now when Paul come along, now Paul meet with the women to pray by the riverside. Who? Lydia and the rest of these women. That's enough for today. It's enough for today. I'm going to go back. I'm going to break down Abraham. I'm going to put the Babylonian system over here. In between Abraham and Babylonian, I'm going to show you the Egyptian money system. The Egyptian money system was bills. Then everybody come in with their money system. Israel had product. They wasn't worried about money. Remember now, they just come out of Egypt. They was in the wilderness. Even in the wilderness, they were able to accumulate cows and bulls and sheep and all this other stuff. That's how they made it in the wilderness. By the time they made it to Canaan, by the time they made it to the land of milk and honey, boom, they straight. So now when we deal with the law, when we deal with the commandments, how many laws, how many commandments gonna teach me about money? And I know y'all can't teach me about money because y'all always talking about everything is pagan. So if everything is pagan, and according to history, according to the way that it went, when the children of Israel had to go back to Jerusalem after doing 70 years in Babylon, they brought back the money system. So now, by the time Rome get in power, now we're dealing with dineros. Now we're dealing with something, and dineros. So now you break it down to me. I'll wait. How you going to tell me about money when you don't know where the money come from? How you going to tell me about money when you don't understand the money system? How you going to teach me wealth when you don't have nothing to give me? Abraham had silver. Abraham had gold. Abraham had cattle. Gold. If Abraham had silver, Abraham had gold, Abraham had cattle, where the world did he get it from? Where the world did he get it from? Because when he left from under his kin rage, he ain't had that. It wasn't nobody but Abraham, Sarah, and Lot. Abraham, Sarah, and Lot. But God, you did tell that joker, whoever bless you, I'ma bless them. Whoever curse you, I'ma curse them. So now, it ain't been that long, God. That joker Abraham is wealthy. Yeah, Mike. Yeah. So now, he's going to give 10%. Boom. 10% of what? The cattle? 10% of what? The silver? 10% of what? The gold. Or did he give 10% of the cattle, the silver, and the gold? Which one was it? Which one was it? You teach me. You teach me. I won't do what Abraham did. You teach me. But yet you preached it. Well, teach it. Preaching and teaching is two different things. I can preach it all day and run game all day. Teach it to me. I'm going to show you you've been lying all these years. I'll wait. I'll wait. You're going to teach me about wealth, what you got to give me. Paul said, I'm going to give you some advice, how to make it profitable to you. I'll wait. Oh, we're going to learn about money, bitch. We're going to learn about money over here for the rest of the year. We're going to learn about the money. If this is 1,000 grams, this is 1,000 grams, right? If this is 1,000 grams, just 500 grams, right? Half of that is 500, right? Okay. So that's 250, that's 250, so that's a quarter, right? Okay. But it all comes out of this 1,000, right? Okay. Now, that's, say, 6.5, 6 to 6.5 grams. Out of the 6.5 grams that came out of 1,000 grams, now you're going to give me 2 flippers. $40. Okay. So I get two $20 flippers. Cut it in half. Now I got $80. Right? But you didn't charge me but $20. Right? So I'm going to go with 2 $20 flippers. I'm going to make $80. Come back, get 2 more. Now, I'm half a quarter. Do that for about a month or 2. Boom. Now I'm getting ounces. Do that for about a month or 2. Now I'm at a quarter key. I'll get cool with you. I'll buy a quarter key. You front me a quarter key. Now I got a half of a key. But the whole key is 1,000 grams. I started off with 2 flippers. You teach me well. You teach me well. Not telling me somebody told me. I'm saying what I did. So now I'm at the level where now I got the keys. So I'm not about to charge you no $24,000. Not about to charge you $30,000. That was the going price at the time, depending on where you went. $24,000 to $30,000. 9 out of 10, if you got it for 24, 26, it was gonna be halfway cut up. It was gonna be halfway cut up. So now, okay, I got a connect. I got a nice price. I'm gonna get it for you for $21,500. $21,500. You're gonna go all day. I don't want but $21,500. I'm gonna throw in the air. I'm just throwing that now. Why? I'm cornering the market. I'm cornering the market. Why? You don't know what I'm getting the key for. I'm making mine. I'm making mine. So now, But look where I started. So now, if I take street game, I take dope game, put it in the Bible game. Hold up. Let me understand these shekels. Let me understand these dineros. Let me understand the Jewish currency. Let me understand Lydia money. Let me understand this money. Why? Why? I gotta move the product, man. Ain't nowhere in the world, no joker supposed to be the street joker in this book. Ain't nowhere in the world. Ain't nowhere in the world. Ain't nowhere in the world. Huh, Paul? Paul, what you was doing? You were beating and killing them, right, Paul? Paul, you were doing that street stuff. But look at all the books you wrote, Paul. Peter, you was a fisherman. You and John, y'all fishermen. Y'all understand game. Who was able to beat you, Peter? Who was able to beat you, John? Say Samson, bro. Say Samson. You was cold gangster. You were doing whatever you wanted to do. Everything your mama told you not to do, you did it. Everything your mama told you did it, right? But look how cold you came with God, Samson. Say Gideon. You had 70-something children, man. You had 70-something children. And they wasn't all Israelite women, Gideon. So help me understand. Ain't nowhere in the world. Nowhere in that Bible. Everybody in that Bible damn near came out the streets. And look how sharp they were for gold. For gold. And no joker. Hey, come on, bro. Why? You don't have the knowledge you have, man. You don't have the game you have. Remember, God used evil to fight evil. We fighting against the devil. You've been good all your life. The hell you know about this life over here. You've been good all your life. You don't know nothing about this here over here. No, stay over there. Stay out the way. It's a whole nother game over here. So God said, okay, I can use you. Come here, Peter. I can use. But Peter's a cusser. Peter, I can use Peter over here. Why? Peter got hard. I know he slowed down. I know he dirty, but he got hard. Come here, Peter. But Jacob low down. Jacob dirty. But Jacob slick. Ain't gonna know how to deal with them 12 boys. So I ain't worried about him. Come here, Jacob. So you mean to tell me all these jokers that you went and got God was nothing but a bunch of street people that understand game? Yeah, mate. That's why I know the devil wasn't gonna run game on them. They knew game. They already was working for the devil. I'll wait. How the hell you gonna teach me about wealth? How the hell you gonna teach me about money? And you ain't play the game. I'll wait. But we gonna learn about that money. Ain't nobody gonna run no more game on y'all. Beg me for what? I'm gonna advise you. I'm gonna make it expedient for you. I'm gonna teach you. I don't have to get you. You don't have to give me nothing for me to teach you. No, ain't how the game go. It's my job to teach you. Now, out of respect, you might say, what is Brother Mike? You know what, Brother Mike? Here you go. I got that out of there. Here you go, Brother Mike. Why? I'm gonna get it regardless. This is why when we study that Bible, understand the money that the Bible is talking about and understand what's going on today. If you don't understand how to make it equivalent to the day, you're just throwing your money away. But I'm going to teach you all the rest of this year. When we deal with dineros, I'm going to show you that's dineros. When we dealing with shekels, I'm going to show you that's shekels. When we dealing with merit, I'm going to show you that's merit. And I'm going to go back and forth. Babylon, Media Persia, Greece, Rome. Why? Because you got to understand gold, silver, bronze, iron. You have to understand the system. These people right now today are planning to put that old system back in place using technology. But you got to understand the system. The feeding of the 5,000? See, bro, they done been lied to enough. I don't want y'all lying to them. They've been hurt enough. They done had enough game ran on them in the church. They done dealt with enough foolishness. So I'm going to show you all how to deal with them. Don't look at them as other people, but make sure that you all partner with them. It's nothing like becoming partners. So now I'm going to give you all something to give them, that you will become partners with them. So when they see you in the town, you know, y'all, like y'all say, send them. Let them go back in the town, get something to eat. Let them go do this and that. When y'all do what y'all supposed to do for them, the way I'm going to teach y'all and partnering with them, wherever they see y'all, they're going to respect you because of what you did for them, not what they did for you. And in doing that, y'all become partners because you didn't play them, you didn't pimp them, you didn't run game on them, you didn't manipulate them. You gave them what they came looking for. I made sure they was healed. Y'all made sure they was fed. Ball game. We holler at y'all. So now, after feeding of the 5,000, Jesus said, y'all go eat, bro. Y'all get y'all baskets. Y'all go eat, man. Y'all go eat. Y'all satisfied people? Y'all all right? Y'all good? Say, baby, you all right? Y'all all right? The children, everybody good? Y'all straight? Everybody all right? All right. They get in the boat, they go. Jesus made sure the people gone. Dude just take out walking on the water. He just take out, baby, everybody love. He take out walking on the water. You got to have a heart for God's people. All them little dudes, all them little people. I'm the one got to get on that highway. I'm the one got to go in these unknown spots. They don't care. They don't worry. All they want is a quarter key. All they want is a key. All they want is a rock. All they want is an ounce. They don't know what I have to deal with for them to get it. The danger that I put myself in for them to get it. So now, boom, they don't know what I go through to study, to read, to research. They just want what they want, man. The people just want what they want. And if you don't have what they need, ball game. Ball game. God said, Mike, I'm going to make sure you're all right. You make sure that you partner with them. And in partnering with them, integrity, Mike. If you tell them you're going to be here, Mike. If you're not going to be here, I'm not going to be here. If you could do it, Mike. If you can't do it, leave it alone, Mike. Because now, Mike, you're dealing with a bunch of people who have followed you all in a deserted place. And they're not leaving until they get what they came for. So now, we're going to learn this Bible. But look at how many times I taught you all Babylon, Media Persia, Greece, Rome. Babylon is the gold. Media Persia is the silver. Greek is the bronze. Rome is the iron. In trading, Babylon had the gold. Media Persia had the silver. But look at how all of them had the wealth. But Abraham had the cattle, the silver, and the gold. So if Abraham is wealthy, what you think about Isaac? If Isaac is wealthy, what do you think about Jacob? But because of what happens between Jacob and Esau, now Jacob over there by his uncle. Now Jacob about to teach his uncle street game. I wanted this daughter, but you're going to give me this daughter. All right, that's how you want to play, huh? Cool. But if you work another 7 years, I'm going to give you that daughter. All right, cool. But if you work another 7 years, I'll give you this. I'm already beat you out of it, and then I'm going to use your daughter to get it. Say, Jacob, bro, Mike, you want to play me, right? You want to play? Let's play. He don't know, Mike, I'm a slickster. But Jacob, you supposed to depend on God. Mike, game recognized game. He want to run game on me. I'm going to run game on him. Now Jacob, but God, if you bless me to make it back to my mother's house safe, my father's house safe, if you make sure I have this to eat, if you make sure I'm going to give you 10%. Did Jacob ever give God 10%? No. No. God already knew he was a slickster. God already knew he was a cold gangster. God already knew how he was. So now, when you go to quoting all these scriptures and reading what this one and that one did, okay, well, break it down. That's all I say. Break it down, because now we about to learn about the money. We about to learn how a really goes. Because living in a day and time is going to get richer and the poor is going to get poorer. Because you're not going to do right. That's why you got somebody like, I ain't going to call him name, y'all know his name. He said he's at a dark place because now he's losing everything. How could a mogul lose? Say, bro, you on top of the world. You the man. How could now you be losing like that? Because he didn't understand the value. Let me get that endorsement back. Let me get that Ciroc endorsement back. Let me get that. Well, let's cut these ties off. Let's cut those ties off. But he's rich. He's a billionaire. But if the partner cuts partnership, then what? Then what you got? Then what you got? Then what you got? That same person you wanted to be like, that same person you put way up there, now he don't have nothing. Why? Because the world will build you up to tear you down. God will never build you up to tear you down. That's why he told them, what do y'all have? So we can make sure these people are right. Y'all got them 200 denarii. Your money not going to always save you. Your money not going to always save you, but your God always will. So he took the 2 fish and 5 loaves and fed the people and gave them the extra, not the people. So they straight because they doing the work, not the people. The people can't put what they want. But yet pastor will stand in the pulpit and preach that message and take all your money. For what? For what? For what? That's why I titled the message yesterday. Who gets what out of that message? Who gets what? What is that really about? I know what you're saying. I know what you're trying to make it about. But what is that really about? Y'all gonna be sharp from here on out. I guarantee you. But we're gonna have partners. We're gonna have partners. I'm willing to, let's do this. Man, all that tithes and offering. We partners. I'm gonna make sure you're all right. This is what Paul was doing. Paul said, I'm gonna advise y'all and how to make this thing expedient for y'all, how to make this thing profitable for you. Paul was partnering with the Corinthians. He was already partners with the Philippians. Did Paul take back anything? No. Paul said, my God gonna make sure y'all needs met though, because y'all partnered with me. And when y'all partnered with me, y'all was good. When the people came, Jesus taught them to partner with the people and make sure the people are all right. So when the people see him over there, hey man, you one of them dudes that when we can't, yeah man, yeah, all right, all right, all right, all right. Now we got conversation. Now we got conversation. Now I can share with you the goodness of my God. Why? Y'all been hearing about it. Y'all been hearing about it. Now y'all seen it. So everybody seen what happened, huh? Yeah, man, I was wondering how he did that, man. He took the little boy food and everybody ate. And then y'all left for some stuff, man. Man, I was like, man, that was Bible, babe. Bible. I told my members yesterday. I said, everybody in here who saved, raise your hand. Raise your hand. You said. The whole house was saved. So I don't have to push salvation. Now, teach you about money. Remember now, the parents gave a certain amount of shekels to pay for the redemption of Jesus. Pastor ever taught you that? Because he was not a Levite. Remember now, we're still dealing with the priesthood. The priesthood still was in place. Boy, buddy, get bad right here. Well, why Jesus' parents had to pay the redemption for him? Did they use denarii? Did they use Jewish currencies? Did they use shekels? What did they use? Mary, what y'all use, bitch? Because y'all had to pay for that. What y'all use? What that redemption was about? Because they ain't never taught me that one. Boy. So how you going to teach me about a Savior? How you going to teach me about a book you don't know nothing about? You done left out 85% of the book. We're going to learn about that. We're going to learn about that money. We're going to learn about wealth. I guarantee you, y'all going to be straight. It's all Bible, babe. It's all Bible. It's all Bible. The currencies, the shekels, the merit, all this different money in the Bible, we're going to put it in its proper place in today's time. That's why I always told you all, bring the Bible to today's time. If you can't teach me the Bible today's time, don't teach it. Okay, because now when we go through stories, we're going to go back to Peter going to the fish, getting it out. We know that. Pay the taxes for 2 people. We know that was about taxes. Where the taxes come in the game at? We're going to go back to Babylon and understand the Babylonian system and dealing with the taxes and dealing with the coins, right? We're going to go back to dealing with Israel. We're going to do with Nehemiah. Because now when they come back to the temple, we need some Levites to run this temple. Why? Because the priesthood got the Levites. If we ain't got enough for Levites to run this temple, we ain't good. We need y'all Levites to come back, right? We're going to go back to Malachi. We're going to break down the Son of Righteousness. So when we break down the Son of Righteousness, we see that the promise of God, that's why the lady gave all she had. Jesus said, look, she's giving all she had. Why? Because she's holding on to the promise of God. For something, not that she was looking for nothing back, but that she understood the promise because of what was written, right? So now when we studied, man, I told y'all, throw that over, go over. That stuff y'all been taught in these churches, I don't even know what they talking about. Bunch of children just running their mouth, man. Nobody do y'all that, man. I guarantee you. I'm gonna have to repeat it. I had to repeat it for a couple of people. The story was about the prophet coming in the world. When the people seen it, they believed it. But when they went through it, they were taught. The people seen it, they believed it. When they went through it, they were taught. They the only ones gained out of it because they the one left with 12 baskets with food in it. The people left just believing that a prophet either was there or on its way. So now if I stand up and teach it, who's to gain? Who gets what? Do you just leave out the church till they believe it and they gain? Or do you leave out and everybody gain? Because that's what's been happening. That's why y'all don't have nothing. That's why y'all don't have nothing. That's why I never begged you. I never pimped you. I never asked you for nothing. I sat back long enough to watch you all and know they ain't been teaching you all about wealth or money from the Bible because they don't know it. Why would I change the Bible teaching when I'm already pimping you? Why would I change the Bible teaching when I'm already taking what you have? The 80s and the 90s, but we had a good run. We had a good run with that crack, that cocaine. We had a good run. Nah, why nothing, man. Back then, come on, man. The average corner dude got $1,000, $1,500, $2,000 in his pocket. The average person on the corner got that kind of money in their pocket. We'll never see them days again. We'll never see them days again. The average church from the 90s up to 2000, they cold pimped y'all. They cold played y'all. They'll never see that kind of money again. They'll never see it. Not in the church. Nah. In the streets? Not in the streets. Social media then came, and now social media say, I could watch Pastor Mike on here. I ain't got to give a nickel. I ain't got to give him a dime. And I ain't got to feel guilty. But if I go to the church, I'm going to put something in there. So now social media pop up. So now you don't have to go to the church. Social media done popped up. They stay on my TikTok thing. We want to monetize it. We want you to sell this and sell that. I ain't selling a damn thing on no TikTok. For what? But that's the way it's going now. From A to Z, you go on TikTok, you can sell it. You can sell it. So ain't no more street corners, ain't no more on the streets. Everything is social media now. Everything is social media. Everything. Everything. Church, street hustling, everything is now social media. So now I got to teach you the value of the money to play the game on social media. Other than that, you're going to get pimped. You're going to get pimped or get left. You're going to get pimped or get left, one or the other. And that's what's happening right in the day. Ain't no more street hustling. Ain't no more street hustling. It's gone. It's gone. It's gone. Ain't no more church hustling. It's gone. It's gone. Social media opened the door where anybody could come on here with a Bible, with a Quran. Anybody, whether they know it or not, and just talk a good game. Whether they qualified or not, and talk a good game. Give themselves a title, give themselves a name, and just run it. Social media system, the system that destroyed that other game. So now y'all better pay attention. I'm gonna teach you how to get the wealth, because it's there for you. It's there for you. Where Abraham got it from, where Solomon got it from. Y'all better wake up. Don't worry about it, we'll be all right. I'm gonna teach y'all the money game. And always remember, the love of money is the root of all evil, as Paul tells that to Timothy. But Paul understood where the system came from pertaining to the money and how much the Babylonians loved the money. By the time the Romans get in the game, now we are paying taxes. So now this is why they hate people like Matthew, a tax collector, because the Romans knew that the tax collectors was running game on people. They didn't care so long as they got their part of it. So now when we look at the Bible system and how the Bible teaches us, guarantee you be rewarded. Guarantee you. I guarantee you, you will profit and be rewarded. All right, y'all. We'll check on moms. I'll bring out some more stuff tomorrow. Listen, he that have an ear, let him hear what the Spirit says. We gonna lay there. We gonna partnership. We're gonna take over the world. We not about to let no computer tell us what. We're gonna tell the computer what to do. They got an app, right? If you all be on Instagram, whatever, Instagram, YouTube, whatever, TikTok, they have an app. And the app says, no matter what language you speak, we can identify the language and teach you the language, right? That's a lie. That's a lie. The hell I'm gonna pay you for an app to help me to understand another language from, and y'all can't understand half the stuff I be saying. Y'all can't understand half of the stuff I be saying. But yet you want me to pay you an app to tell me what somebody else saying, and y'all don't understand half of the stuff I be saying. Y'all be taking my words saying, in English, if it's T-H-E-R-E, in English, if it's T-H-E-I-R, help me understand it, because the computer don't know what. In English, it's H-E-R-E. In English, it's H-E-A-R. So, here or here, or here, or here, or her, or here. What is he saying? The computer don't even know what I'm saying. That's why I don't fix it. I leave it like that. I leave it like that on purpose, because I'm not teaching no computer how to pick up our language. They run the computer. They're not about to run us. We're going to keep our language. We're going to keep our way of communicate. I'm a computer. I talk like that on purpose because the computer can't keep up. But you understand what I'm saying? That's all matters. That's all matters. So when I do the captions and put the captions on there, it'd be way off. The captions be way out there half of the time because it can't keep up with the language. But yet you want an app that's gonna tell me what somebody else saying. What the hell I look like? You can't tell me what I'm saying. Y'all can't tell me what I'm saying. But y'all want me to download an app that the people saying. See the game? And you got a lot of people will download the app thinking they're learning about what the people really saying. Come on, man. You got it. This is how we talk. This is how we communicate. Not no computer. When you learn that system, boy, you're going to work that system. I'm going to go back. I'm going to teach you how that system went. Because remember now, in society today, they're going back and they're grabbing the traits from Babylon, Media, Persia, Greece, Rome, and they're going to use the traits on how they once ran the world and bring it in today's time. No need for us to live back then. Bring that Bible in today's time. When you bring that Bible in today's time, I guarantee you'll never look back again in life. Guarantee you. Guarantee you will never look back again in life if you bring that Bible in today's time. They won't argue about this. They won't argue about that. Say, man, I don't argue with nobody. Why? I already know you don't know enough. That's what you know. That's all you know. Well, go ahead over there with that. So now, throughout the rest of this week, probably throughout the rest of this year, I'm going to show you all how to read that Bible and how to make your money equivalent to the money today, biblically speaking, that you'll never again let nobody run no game on you when it come down to money. Guarantee you that. Guarantee you that. Because I'm going to do what Jesus taught them. And Jesus taught them to partner with those people. He said, now, y'all seat these men now. Y'all sit them down. Now, once the men were seated, he said, okay, now y'all feed them. But what about the women? What about the children? Because the women and the children also was there. No, y'all partner with the men. Make sure the men straight, because the men gonna make sure them women and children straight. Okay. That's the bag, babe. I ain't about to be out all day. Not today. Maybe tomorrow, not today. I need a clock. Gotta give me a clock.